Tervetuloa Mankeliin.
Tää on podcast kahden nuoren miehen elämästä. Me ollaan Samu
Ja Retu.
Tuu mukaan ja ollaan yhdessä ihan mankelissa. Tervetuloa Mankeliin.
Welcome to Mankeli.
And welcome Steezy.
Thanks for having me.
How are you, man?
I've been good. Like, started the year off like feeling so good, like trying to empower myself.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I've been on. Like, my friend just told me like, oh yeah, this is the year of the rabbits or something like that. Chinese year. I was like,
what does it mean?
Kind of means like self-reflection to me, and like learning about myself, and like also moving at the pace where I can manage everything. So that's what it means to me, actually.
Yeah. So you're Yaw Steez.
Yaw Steez, yeah.
What's your full name?
My real name?
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, it was so funny because like me and Sonia went to see Steezy's show.
Yeah.
And Sonia was like, what's his real name? I'm like, like I've known this guy for a couple of years now. And I was like, I'm not sure, man. I always call him Steezy. But I was like, it's maybe Michael.
Yeah,
And it was Michael.
because I think I kind of told you before, like something like that. Because I asked your name and you said Samuli. I was like, so I think I've mentioned my name before.
Yeah, maybe once.
But it's hard to forget.
Yeah.
I think my real name is actually hard to forget. I don't know if I look like a Michael.
You look like a Steezy to me.
Yeah. So like, and if you say Yaw Steez, you actually mention my name because Yaw is my real name.
Yeah.
It's like a Ghanian name. So that's why I put it there, because somebody can see my name, especially when you're making music and promoting.
Yeah.
Somebody sees your name, they should be able to identify where you're from, you know. So I put a Yaw there for that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you're from Ghana?
Yeah. West Africa.
Yeah. How long did you live in Ghana for?
Almost all my life until like I was like 26 before I moved.
Yeah. And you're now?
Now I'm in my 30s.
So it can be 31, 38.
Yeah, anything from 30 to
Now
39.
I moved here 2016.
Yeah.
So now I'm like 33, you know, so like, or 30 something. I don't really count my age because I move with my spirit.
Yeah.
So like I connect with everybody.
Yeah.
From old, young. So I don't really go by age. I just go by
Yeah. Go by life experience. Yeah. That's nice.
And why did you move to Finland?
I didn't really move to Finland initially. I went to Denmark.
Yeah.
First because my sister lives there. So I just joined her there after studying and living in Ghana. And I studied like a little bit of marketing. So like I was thinking of like going to a brand.
Yeah.
That was my first thing, like make a brand. So I was like, she was like, yeah, you want to come here for Christmas, you know. But when you apply for the visa, of course, you get more years. So
Yeah.
I decided to like live there for a while and then come to Finland.
What brought you to Finland? It's really random.
It's not really random though. It's normal. It's normal to me because like my sister's husband has a brother who has been living here like 15 years.
Yeah.
So
Is he Finnish?
No.
Yeah.
My sister's husband is Ghanaian also.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So his brother came here for school.
Yeah.
And studied here.
So you kind of had a Ghanian...
Yeah.
How do you say? Ghanian?
Ghanaian, yeah.
Yeah, so you had a Ghanaian brother here ready
Here
for you.
already, yeah. Like I had somebody here already who has lived here already.
That's cool.
But then he came to Christmas in Denmark. So like that's how we started talking about that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, where are you from? Do you live in Denmark too? He's like, no. Just in Finland. It's so nice there. I was like, really? And he was just talking about school stuff. So I was like, because he came to school here. So I was like, maybe I would like to come and try to study here. So that's what brought me here. I was like, okay, let me come here for a while and see what goes on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Denmark was not for you. Did you like Finland better?
Denmark, I was like, I think I like Finland better.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
The vibe?
The vibe, I think.
I've been to Denmark like once, but I was like 10 years old, so I can't recall anything. But
We should go there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. I've not been there lately. Like the last time I was there was like 2019.
Yeah.
So I would like to go there again, but we should go there definitely. Like
Yeah.
I want to
boys
see
trip.
what's up there because I really didn't get to see what's up there. It's
Yeah.
like
Did you go to Copenhagen or where?
yeah, I was in Copenhagen,
Yeah.
so it's like I'll just wake up if I'm not working or now I wasn't able to work, so
Yeah.
it's like yeah. So if I just wake up, I just go to maybe Christiania or something.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
Yeah, I didn't have much to do, so I was like waiting to start something there. So I was like, I wasn't feeling the
Yeah.
openness.
Yeah.
But when I came here, I was like, this is more open.
So you feel like Finnish people are open, more open than the Danish ones.
I think so.
Yeah, because usually you know what people say, like Finnish people are really close,
Shy.
like shy.
Yeah,
But do you also think so, or
I think in like most of my experiences, I've not been to any much countries, only Denmark and Sweden. I've been there like just as a tourist or
Yeah.
whatever. So I don't know much, but I feel like Denmark, only people talk to you when you're like in certain places, like, and it's more like foreigners born there, you know.
Yeah.
Because the real Danish people are like more, I don't know if it's classiness or something like
Yeah.
that, but they move differently. So I didn't get to see any much openness there.
yeah? But
But when I came
how
here,
long
I was
did you
like,
stay
yeah.
in Denmark?
Like close to a year.
Yeah. Okay, so a long time though.
Yeah. So coming here and seeing like, oh, people are just open and just like
Yeah.
talking.
So you
and
saw the difference right away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the difference right away.
It's like I think a lot of times people are talking about like we need more university students that come to Finland and stay here, and I've heard that it's like a problem that they don't integrate so well, and they only make like friends from their class, like other foreign people. But I think you've established yourself like pretty well here. Like
yeah,
you know a lot of
really.
Finnish people. It's not just foreigners. So
Yeah.
do you think it was easy, or did it take some work, or how do you feel about it?
I just feel like maybe my personality has something to do with it, or these people's personalities.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
maybe they're just cool people that want to connect. It's not that easy to like fully integrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In general, it's not so easy because I would not expect, like, I would like to, you know, like I was happy when you invited me to your birthday party, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, I really like this,
Yeah.
you know, because I was like, wow, you know, because I was like, I have friends, a lot of Finnish friends, but we don't get to go watch ice hockey together.
Yeah.
Or we don't get to do a lot of things together.
Yeah.
But it's not a problem. It's just that it's not easy to
Yeah.
do overnight, you know? Like, this person has been doing this probably maybe 14 years with other people, like group of people. It's hard to bring somebody, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And it would be maybe the same, but I know that growing up in Africa, we are so embracing.
Yeah.
We are so embracing that you don't have to take too long to feel at home. I was just like optimistic. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. My personality is like, I'm just gonna be warm, and what comes, comes, and what
Yeah.
doesn't come, doesn't come.
Yeah.
So I didn't really put much work or whatever. It's just like where I go and my vibe and people's vibes if they want to connect.
Yeah, and I think you have a good hobby, maybe soon a job
Yeah.
for that,
Yeah.
making music.
Yeah.
Did you come to Helsinki first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
What do you mean?
I didn't have to go far. Like, yeah. I didn't have to go far. But of course, I wanted to go like Turku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point because the university there, but it didn't happen that way. But like I stayed in Helsinki all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So have you studied in the university
in Finland,
anywhere?
no, in Ghana. Yeah,
Yeah. Which marketing you said?
marketing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's University of Methodist University Ghana.
Yeah.
So yeah, in Ghana most of the churches have like universities. I don't know if in Finland like they do, but like in Ghana most of the churches
Yeah.
have like universities. So
Okay.
like, yeah.
Here it's not like tied to any church.
I mean, I think it's business, but yeah.
Yeah, it's all different. But so you dropped out of university.
I didn't drop out.
Yeah, you got your degree.
I didn't drop out, but I didn't get a degree.
So you're
what that
still
means
going.
then?
So that still feels like
So you're still a student, huh?
I'm still kind of a student.
They didn't kick you out?
No, they didn't kick me out. I just did all 4 years. But the thing was like I had to like write. I kind of failed some tests,
Yeah,
and then at that time I had to go read. You have to wait the next year.
yeah,
I have to wait 2016 July to write that test
yeah.
from 2015 because they do that.
So you had to wait a year.
a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at that time I had my visa already, so I was like, I'm just gonna go to
Bye.
Denmark and-
School's gonna not
Yeah,
disappear.
it's
So.
like I didn't really go to, in Ghana when you're growing up, or Africa when you're growing up, your parents want you say you want to do marketing or be a doctor or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's the same here though.
Yeah, they don't want to hear you say something. So like, I wanted to do that first and foremost to make my mom proud. But second and foremost, I wanted to know something about making business.
Yeah.
Like selling clothes.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to finish that and work in an office.
Yeah,
So I think the 4 years staying there gave me knowledge, even though I didn't get a certificate.
Yeah.
It gave me the knowledge I need to just go,
yeah. So you have your own brand,
Yeah.
NTF.
Yeah.
Did it help with building the brand? Do you think?
It helped with giving me confidence in starting it up in the first place.
Yeah,
But it can't really help due to certain things.
yeah. Because a lot
which
of marketing
it kinda
going in
change.
there.
Marketing changes every time.
Yeah,
It's a fast moving thing.
yeah,
And also your demographic matters, like where you are, where you are in the point in time
yes,
matters. So I had to like cut back a little bit and just steady where I am, my location.
yeah. It starts over like when you actually start doing it.
Yeah. Because I just can't expect to like start creating clothes and just like start selling them on
Yeah,
whatever, So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there was one question about NTF. Where is my ducking NTF cap, min bror?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So
You can check here.
you can see who sent it. I don't know why, but this friend of mine, he's been really like waiting on getting an NTF cap.
Shit.
But I don't think
For
he's
real?
getting one.
For real?
Yeah. Every time we mention him, he's like, "Where the fuck is my NTF cap?"
I'm gonna get him one for real.
Yeah.
I gotta fix that. Yeah.
So you got one NTF cap?
Yeah, I have some samples at home.
Yeah.
Just a few samples, but like I wasn't getting manufacturer.
Yeah.
Like I have to do everything in Finland and it was more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't have a team, so like that's one or two things that I need to fix and stuff like that, and like also like make legal stuff. So that's the business side. But of course, giving friends and family samples or like products to just wear, of course, like I have to start getting. This makes me happy, like
Yeah.
because I almost felt like just focus on one thing, like just focus on music because it's easier. But I like to be somebody who wears many hats, like be a musician, run a brand, challenge myself, maybe make videos,
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that. So it's pressure, but it's enjoyable pressure.
Yeah, I get it. And if you just do one thing, it can get boring. If you have many things going, it's nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, music-wise, do you have some new waves coming? You make a lot of Afrobeat these days,
Yeah.
and I really like your Afrobeat vibe.
Yeah.
But is that what you're going for now?
Not really. Like it's
Oh
that-
wait, I have to say, I think Odo Nsuo was
Yeah.
like my most listened song, maybe.
for real.
I think it was in the
of
top
course, you
5.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw your Spotify. I think I saw your Spotify wrap up. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think he was
That's
my top
real.
3 artists as well. So
Really?
yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
big supporter.
How that makes you feel?
Makes me feel good. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm also a fan. So like, I want you to like. That's why I came in first question. I was like, what about music? Like,
Yeah.
but the music wise for me, I have like that's why I said like 2023 was more of like a reflection year, because I just sat down and started thinking like, what about all the other songs?
Yeah.
What about all the other genres that I've tried to do, you know? Even if it's experimental, like it's nice music. I listen to them all the time on my phone. And I've created with you, I've created with other people, different genres of music. So the name change, Yaw Steez, made me feel like, oh yeah, now it makes me kind of like I got into a box.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I have to do only Afrobeat type thing. I was enjoying it because I was like, now I get to, even Kimi was like making Afrobeats and sending me. I was like, okay, so now everybody get into my vibe, so let me do it. But then I sat down, I was like, yo, I like all these other songs too. Like, they're not Afrobeat, so does that mean I can't put them out just because I'm called Yaw Steez, or like I want to represent a certain, you know, thing. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just be versatile and
that's cool.
bring them out. Yeah,
I think why not?
Yeah.
Never.
So, and it's nice that you also like the other stuff too.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's like a balance. Like,
I like most of your stuff really.
Yeah.
I think everything that comes out is a banger.
Shout outs to Finland. Like I check my Spotify thing. It's like most listened plays of my music is Finland. So it's a vibe.
Yeah, you should definitely check him out.
Yeah, it's a like advantage that it's in English, so or in other languages. So then all around the world people can listen to it.
But this guy, he has an amazing song that is in Finnish.
Really?
I think the song name is Droppa.
Yeah, Droppa, yeah.
It's so good. Like, it's like half Finnish, half English, some English.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's so fun. Like, because when Michael or Steez speaks Finnish, it's like, it sounds happy. I don't know how, but I'm like, it puts a smile on my face, like on a really good way.
So should we change to Finnish for?
Yeah, let's try. Mitä kuuluu? Mitä kuuluu? Ei vielä.
Okay. So let the Red Bull hit and
Okay, so you've been in Finland for a long time. You came here alone, so and our podcast is a lot about like relationships. So how's dating in Finland compared to Ghana and Denmark?
First of all, are you single or in relationship?
Oh yeah,
now I'm single.
Yeah,
I used to be. Yeah, now I'm single. I used to, or like like just, I'm just me.
Yeah. How long have you been single for?
Like a year, you know.
Yeah.
Like a year.
So how's dating life in Finland?
Dating life, like, for me, it just depends on different things. Like, coming from Africa, like, straight to here.
Yeah.
It was like, still my mentality is like, I'm more of like relationship person.
Yeah.
Than just
ones
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like more into that mentality. So that was also a culture shock a bit. Like,
oh yeah, because
you know,
here
like,
people be wilding.
Yeah, people be wild, and then people just don't be really like trying to cling on or whatever. So you gotta have your mindset like, yeah, this person likes you, but it can't. If it can't be that, it can't be that. So you gotta understand. So it was like also a learning through dating here.
Yeah,
but I was kind of like cool because I just like met somebody.
Yeah,
and we kind of clicked and we just started a family. So
was it like short after you arrived in Finland that you met them?
Yeah.
And you stayed together for many years?
Many years, like 6 years.
Yeah.
You
have 2 kids, right?
Yeah, we have 2 kids, Roha and Levi. So like, I just like got kind of like feel of what I wanted. But at the same time, I just felt like it wasn't that moment. So yeah. But dating here is like, it's cool now for me.
Have you been on Tinder?
I've been once.
Yeah?
I've been once.
Have you been on a Tinder date?
I've been... Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my first one was my last one.
where what kind of days those were?
That was like 2017. 16, 17.
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
We want to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, it just happened. It kind of like story goes on.
Yeah.
So that's my first one, and we became together, and we got kids.
Oh,
So that
you met her through Tinder.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that was that.
That's crazy, actually.
Crazy conversion.
I don't think I know anyone else that like gotten kids through Tinder. I know people who married.
I know
stuff.
just a few.
Of course.
Just a few.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, like if you meet, there's no relationship is always like, even though it's emotional.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's mostly sometimes a business. You know, like.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You know,
that's the part that I have been like refusing to accept, but I'm like slowly starting to accept the business part.
It's transactional.
Yeah.
Is it
I wish it wasn't. You know, I would like to live in a fairy tale world where it's like the movies, like everything just changes. You know, really.
Yeah.
You're just happy all the time and stuff.
So often I hear it like, if you live like together, it's so much cheaper and stuff. You can share everything. I was like,
so it's business there. Right?
Yeah, it's business. So my rent is 800.
Yeah.
So if she moves in, it's 400. So,
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. So it's like you could enjoy that. You could enjoy that if you find somebody and it's like transactional in that way. That we understand that there's that side too, but there's got to be that side where if we take everything of these away, we still got something like a foundation to stand on. Otherwise, we wouldn't have. It's so sad that you can just be with somebody and then break up and just become like strangers.
Yeah, that concept is like the most shocking to me. Like, because I think like the foundation is always there. Like you become like friends, and also there's the attraction that makes it into a relationship. Because you're like friendship with physical attraction. I think that's what you need. And then like if the like romance, if the like deeper meanings die, why does everything have to die?
Yeah. Everything doesn't have to die.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's something what happened to in my first relationship. I was 18, 19 years old, but still learning about stuff. But still, like we were together like 2 years, not that long time, but still, like after we broke up, like we were nothing, like just strangers. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, when you break up with somebody, I think sometimes that's when the true intentions show.
Yeah,
you know, because that's when the true intentions show. Like you might break, or I might break up with my ex, and I'm feeling more friendly to her than ever, and she's more transactional to me than ever.
Yeah,
you know, you gotta come do this.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where's the friendship part? Like, I mean, can't we be more flexible with stuff? You know, so like we have to talk through that. But it's all good. You know, so that's one thing about relationship that I just feel like, why is it like that?
Yeah,
you know, but I don't know if it's like a place thing. You know, but it could be anybody. That's what I like to believe. Like, wherever you go, it could be somebody like that.
Yeah.
Or not, so you just have to look for. You just have to find, or hope to find, what you're actually
looking for.
Yeah, because it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people just have, especially me being a foreigner here. Sometimes I just feel like, is it women from here?
Yeah.
You know, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to believe that, you know.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like everybody's in a place where there's so much going on that they can't really sit down and enjoy moments and love and like really take out the transaction parts out of it, like the business part out of it.
That's actually funny because we have done a lot of episodes about relationships, and maybe this is one point of view that we haven't really thought that much about. We have spoken about like what does it take to have a family, like you need money and stuff like that, but not really this transactional part. So this is interesting to hear.
Yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yeah, Yeah, I would like to believe it. Yeah, I believe it. I think it's there, but at the same time, you would like to hope that it's a balance.
Yeah.
Because if let's say the other person is the only person who has the effect of love
Yeah.
at first sight towards you, and you don't have it,
Oh,
Yeah, that's
then,
worse.
you know, then you don't really. It's
I
not
don't think
fair.
does it work that way. I think love at first sight it needs two persons, like two parties to
Yeah.
have the same effect at the same
Yeah.
time. Then it's actually like love at first sight.
Yeah.
Like if it's just you, like seeing someone like, oh damn, I like her. Then I don't think that's
Yeah.
love at first sight. I think it needs like the strong affection from both sides to actually make it happen.
Yeah, that's why I believe it. I used to believe it because I'm still old school.
Yeah.
But in the era we are, I don't want to be. I'm a bit skeptic about
Yeah.
it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
But it's okay.
it's
But I'm also like old school in like
Yeah.
that way because I want to think like that love at first sight and like all the TV romance and all the series what they told me. I want to think that's real. Like
Yeah. I'm still like in the between. I'm just like fighting for the old school stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like coming to a point and thinking, oh, can their love like flame a little bit afterwards, or is it like if it's love at first sight, is it really like durable, like sustainable?
Yeah.
To love.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm still figuring out.
Yeah.
Like how does it feel? Because we have been talking here in podcast a lot of times that everyone tells you that you will know when you're in love and stuff like that. So do you know when you're in love?
Yeah, I know when I'm in love.
Yeah.
How do you know?
When you feel like this person is your favorite person.
Yeah.
That you know that you're in love and stuff. But it's also sometimes a bit hard to separate.
A bit
hard. Yeah. A bit hard to separate intentions from love.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you might meet somebody that really does a lot stuff that you prefer from a woman, but looks wise or something about her you don't like.
Yeah.
But you could pretend for a while to go through the relationship, you know?
Yeah.
Or the person could also pretend to go through the relationship just because of something qualities about you.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's what happens to love when it's like somebody couldn't take out the intentions out. Like, oh yeah, I would want a man that cooks, but do I like him to be shot?
Yeah.
Do I like him to be whatever, you know? So they would ignore the other parts and then go on for a while, and then you can't pretend.
Yeah.
It has to crash, you know? So some of these things, but I know when I fall in love, you know?
Yeah.
Do you feel it in your heart? Like,
I don't know.
do you feel butterflies in your stomach?
I feel it in my body.
Yeah.
It's the whole frequency.
Yeah. Do you feel like you could fly?
Yeah, no, not really. No.
Not like drugs, bro.
But you could feel powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they say love is a drug.
Yeah.
And that's what they have
it
said
is.
in the movies.
I
too.
think it's the worst drug.
And it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I think it should be the best.
I don't think
it should be the best.
It shouldn't be at all. but
Because what does drugs do?
Bad things usually.
No, not really the bad things, but
It's
when
temporary.
you stop taking the drugs, what does it do?
Yeah, it crashes.
It crashes
Yeah.
you, right? So when you get a heartbreak, what does it do?
Crashes.
It
Yeah, but
crashes
it's
you,
not
like,
bad, though.
You could be the most creative person on earth, but because you've taken this love as a drug,
Yeah.
when you stop having it, you could be uninspired for years.
Yeah.
It's true.
But I don't think heartbreaks are a bad thing. I think
should-
it's
no, it's
better.
not, it's not.
I think it's better to have like highs and lows and like really feel love and then feel a heartbreak rather than like just the same
neutral.
stable.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
agree.
I feel like the roller coaster of emotions is really important, especially like if you make art. Then
Yeah.
you get like
I was
you
about to
can
say
put
that.
your impulses
Yeah.
in the song.
I was
make
about to say that,
heartbreak
yeah.
music. You know, every time like people are waiting for some major artist to break up, like when the Weeknd broke up
Yeah.
with
Selena Gomez or
Yeah,
something like
there's
that.
going to be a breakup album.
Yeah,
and-
people are nice, or like with Drake and stuff. Like people are really looking forward to
the
'cause
music
it
that
brings
comes out. Yeah.
It brings emotion.
Yeah.
So
We can't live without emotions. So it's very important that we have all these experiences. And the thing is, like, if you're too hurt over losing somebody, maybe you have dependency issues,
Yeah,
because we all come on earth without nobody.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you don't own anybody. You can't own anybody. But at the same time, it would be nice to have that forever
yeah,
with somebody. So if you can't have it, you can't really be sad about it. Just know that you just have to respect the person's time,
yeah,
that moment it lasted, and you also respect your time that it lasted, and
Yeah.
see what you learned from that, and just move on.
yeah.
And learn more experiences.
Yeah.
And I really feel like in today's trend, like feelings are really sustained. Like I sometimes have felt like I should not be feeling feelings. Like maybe like after 2 days, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like I like this girl way too much. Like, and I shouldn't, because it's gonna fuck
Yeah.
everything up.
Yeah.
Like I can't say it to her, and I don't think I should be feeling like that. And then I like just take the emotions, put them under the carpet. I'm like, nope, not feeling shit here.
Yeah.
So I think it's really bad.
It's really bad.
I think we should like encourage people to let the emotions roll, let them show.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes I'm just like a stone.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel shit.
It's not because you want to be a stone or cold, but it's just that you're being protective. It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
That's-
I don't want to be a stone.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, nobody wants to be vulnerable to
Yeah.
a state where you can't really function in a way that you could function before. Like, why am I this vulnerable, to this
Yeah.
person? But it would, if it would be cool, and you would actually be vulnerable to somebody if you realize that they were ready to be that way
Yeah.
with you too. But that's what world we live in right now. You can't really trust the other person's emotions for long, because it could change.
Yeah.
So that's why you would probably like to be like, let me just protect myself
Yeah,
against all
I
this
feel
stuff.
like it's like a game of poker. Like
Yeah.
you never show your full hand of cards.
Yeah.
Just maybe 2, and then keep 3 of them on hand. But it's crazy.
And I think we know too much these days too.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too. We
we know
lost
too
all the
much.
innocence, man.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
nothing like, for me at least, I think in my head that I know they come out, how everything's gonna come up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
if I start this, it's gonna go like this, and like I think I can predict the future, but I can't. But
Yeah.
I think everything always goes like I think it's gonna go.
Like, you on social media, you scroll up and somebody is saying, if any girl is with you, you're wearing the right pic, the person that she really loves couldn't be available, so you gotta, and you scroll some bullshit. Yeah. And then you scroll down and somebody's also saying, love exists. Da, 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 da. So now we are like so much information that we consume that one day you're hearing something that contradicts everything that you believe, and
Yeah.
it's not really cool, because I would like to not go out from my door and have so much innocence in my head.
Yeah.
It feels cool, at least if you acknowledge that you are being innocent. It's cool. You already know you could be worse, but you just choose to be like that and just bump into somebody, your neighbor, and just talk to her.
Yeah.
Go to the library and talk to somebody. It would have been nice to have that still, but
It's true.
that's why I don't believe in dating sites.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to dating sites.
There's a lot of too much like that kind of stuff you just told, like in TikTok and Instagram, like maybe some person like us sitting in the podcast and then just dramatic music in the background. So if she doesn't reply to your double text, you're over us.
Yeah, she simply doesn't care. That's it. If she waits 5 hours, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shut up. You don't know.
How do you know everything?
Yeah, like it might be the case many times.
Yeah.
Like,
But not always.
90 times out of 100. But
Like-
there's still the 10 times that she might be painting.
Yes.
Painting for 5 hours.
That's the what is wrecking everybody because we have this kind of mindset that thinks too fast.
Yeah.
So we don't need to have all these things in our faces.
Yeah.
Because we might be rational about things. But back then we didn't have all those things. You could just forget about what your girl is doing.
Yeah,
For
it was
5
easier.
hours. It was so easy. And you wouldn't even have to have the thought of thinking about what she's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you wouldn't have to have the thought about it, but it's just a bit weird nowadays. So like all those things play a part in our relationships too nowadays.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But like those people, they are so confusing to me. The people that tell everybody what they should be doing, because like when I listen to them, I'm like, how can they be like so sure? How? Because I don't think that I'm like really smart, but also like I think I know enough to kind of know that I know nothing, you know?
Right. Right.
So
right.
I can always be wrong. I know that much. So how can these people be there like telling it's exactly like this? Because it never is.
Yeah.
I think it's scary for some people to be
I think we as human beings created a demand that needed a supply.
Yeah.
That's why these people exist. Because they are supplying that demand. We are curious and we are showing it on social media that we are curious.
Yeah.
Somebody will come and post in her stories. Some guy just did it, so I'm hurt. And then anybody can stumble a story and be like, oh, if I told you this and this and this and that, you would like to hear it. You subscribe to my channel for that.
Yeah.
So they use that against us. So we are showing all these things in our stories and posts for them to use and supply that demand because you want answers to something.
Yeah.
You want something, but life is the ultimate school.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be knowing everything. We should be learning everything.
Yeah.
So if you are still, and even if you die at 100 years, you still probably wouldn't know everything on earth yet.
Yeah.
So we always learning and should be open to learning. And the best way to open up to learning is to be innocent and
try to be innocent.
Yeah.
But they're taking it away from
They're
us.
taking it away from us. Everybody knows too much. You're 25 and you're having a podcast telling me how to run a marriage.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just mad when even my dad doesn't know how to run a marriage. Like he's still finding it out, figuring it out, you know.
And how old is your dad?
I forgot his exact age, but he's in the 70s.
Yeah. He lives in Ghana.
Yeah.
Should we go visit him?
We should.
When's the last time you've been in Ghana?
Since I left.
Really? You haven't?
Yeah, it's been 8 years.
You haven't been back once after you left?
No.
Why?
I miss it as a country, how warm it is and stuff like that. But like when I had my daughter, I wanted to like go.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like easy for who I was with to get that. So that was most of the best times I could have gone when like I was still like new here. But I had family, I want to be around, help and support and the stuff. But in the same ways, in the same sense, in another sense, like I don't miss it so much.
Yeah.
Because I might want to go to the beach in Ghana, enjoy the weather, drink some coconuts, eat some good food or whatever.
Yeah.
But my mom passed away, so I don't have family there like that. Like
Yeah.
I have my younger brother who is still there. And my dad was, when I left Ghana, my dad was in the US.
Yeah.
He was living in New Jersey, so I was like, who do I even go to? Like, if I go there, I'm going to be in the hotel.
Is your dad
Basically.
still in the US?
Now he relocated to Ghana.
Yeah.
So he was like building his house
Yeah.
before, like when I left, like he was building some place. So it wasn't ready when I left. So I was like, I don't know if I go to Ghana right now, like where I'm going to stay. Because we didn't have a place of our own. We were, still renting and stuff. So when I left, that was done. So if I go back to Ghana, I have to go live in an uncle's home or some other family member's home or rent my own place or like sleep in a hotel. It wouldn't be as when my mom was there,
Yeah,
so
I
you
get it.
basically like have a home there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like damn. But now if I go, I'm gonna go to my dad's home because he's already there now. So he's like.
So he finished building the house.
Yeah, so he's there and he's just.
Has he invited you over? Do you talk?
I don't think no, we don't talk that much.
Yeah.
I don't think, because I heard he remarried, so it's a bit of a complicated situation for me. So I don't feel like, and it still makes me get the same feeling again, like, okay, now I don't want to go interrupt him if I go to Ghana to go live where he is. So now it again gives me the same reason, like, I have to have more money.
Yeah,
Before
okay.
I go, because I'll have to live somewhere else and give him his privacy. So it's just one of those things. And traveling to Ghana sometimes could be expensive. Depending on times that you want to go. So when I look at it, I'm like, if I'm just going to go there for enjoyment, why wouldn't I just go to like Italy or like whatever? It could be more cheaper, you know, like or like France. That's what takes away the point of going back.
At what age do you usually move out of your parents' house in Ghana? Like 30, 40?
You still could be 40. Like you still could be 40 because like.
So we're good. Let's go.
We can still live in there.
It still could be 40, but the thing is like, it's not normal. You're supposed to be a man at a certain age in Ghana, you know, like otherwise everybody looks at you different, you know. But that's just the pressure we give ourselves because we want to empower everybody to like go for it. But in actual sense also it's difficult because we don't have a good economical system. There's no Keller giving you anything that's 18, 17, 19 in Ghana that you can invest some in something else. You know, so you got to be hustling and also you got to be at people's feet. Like, you got to be, oh, yo, can you give me this? Can you give me that?
Did you work in Ghana?
I worked a little bit.
What did you do? Hustling.
Besides selling T-shirts and like hoodies, which I printed myself.
Oh, you did that back in Ghana too?
Yeah.
What was it called then, the brand?
It was called Leech Apparel.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was called Leech Apparel.
Leech,
just,
like...
It was just a weird name.
Like a leech that sucks your blood?
Yeah. It was a lazy attempt, I admit. Like, it was really a lazy attempt.
Now maybe we should bring it back.
No. No. I'm better than that.
Do you still have those clothes in here in Finland?
No.
Do you have any?
They're way gone.
That would be crazy to have one.
I wish I had any pictures of that because like I didn't document those moments of my life. It was like 2010, 2014, that lifespan. So I just had an idea that I can only start this business if I'm in an institution. So that I enrolled in the university. And then my first market base was like my friends.
Do you have to pay to go to university in Ghana?
Yeah. It's not free. So everything is expensive. And there's no economical system. So your parents have got to be on there. That's
so
why
you were like well off in Ghana?
No, well off. No, well off. You can't really have any dream, like life that you dream about easily like that, you know. So in Ghana, the reason why, if you might be wondering why people travel out of Africa if it's so beautiful, is like, there's no trust system and there's no good economical system. So there's no funding of some things like how Finland has all those kind of little stuff that you can assume is to whatever if you don't have a little bit more. So every time you got to be like sharp. But at the same time, you got to be ready to do certain things to make money. You can't be too honest. So
what do you mean?
Yeah, because
give me an example.
I have a friend back in home, right? And he works in this ministries. He works in a place where when they are about to have elections. So he's like the people who like if you go to vote, he will show you like go vote here, whatever. And he that's other official stuff. And he asked me to send him money. I'm like, you working in an office, like you working in an office and you supposed to be good. And he's like 2 months, his salary has not come.
What?
You get me? So like
so even if you're government official, they don't give you money.
Yeah, it's like even him, in that position. He's like just there for looks, kind of. He just kind of wakes up in the morning and go
to work and get nothing.
Yeah, but the 2 months they just promise you, oh yeah, it's gonna come with something happening that counts, which mostly you might not hear in Finland.
Yeah.
Because
here we will be furious.
You wake up in the morning, it's in your account.
Yeah.
So that's why I mean like an honest living.
Yeah.
Because we like to work. So if you want to work, you must be able to trust that what you work for comes to you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to be surviving through other things like, like be corrupt, like you're working in an office or in a shop where somebody comes to buy something and then you just make sure that they pay back door. They don't go through the cash register and you can put the money in your pocket type of thing. So it's like if you can't do that, don't have the heart to do that.
Yeah.
Then you might want to just travel somewhere where you get an honest way of living.
Yeah, and that's kind of way of surviving.
That's why I tell people like you got to be a lion in Africa. If you can't, then you got to leave because people run over you all the time. People run over you like, come and do this. I'll pay you 100, and they promise you 3 months. It's like, and then somebody, so it's like you always have to be like a bit tougher. Yeah.
Sounds bad.
It's tough. So it's like
if you can't trust people.
And I wasn't ready for that toughness. Yeah. I was young and I was ready for that when I was doing that stuff. So 2015 when school ended and I was like, now I have to grind even harder because I'm not in the school to like wear something that somebody wants to buy and whatever. So I have to work more harder and it was getting more tougher. So I was like, I didn't ever want to leave Ghana, but it sounded good to me.
Yeah.
At that time, I was like, okay,
so
maybe if I come here,
just grew.
I learn more, and maybe I can even, learn better and just get equipment and stuff like that. So yeah.
So do you think if you went back to Ghana now, do you think you could build more like your business there? Do you think it's like useful the things you learned here?
Yeah.
Imagine if you went there and could start like employing people. That would be like really cool. Because then like you could bring some of the safety and trust from here into there and like start spreading it.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of like doing that or?
I've thought about it. Just relocating is not like or going to start something there.
Yeah, but maybe you don't have to live there.
Yeah, I don't have to live there, but I feel like if it comes to brand wise, I want it to be international.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter where I really establish it at.
Yeah.
But it would be nice for NTF or whatever brand I'm doing to be there too.
Yeah.
Be there, even
be
more
that's what
there.
I mean. Like, some
be more
where
there,
your origins are too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's one part. Usually when you are birthed in Finland, you just take everything or these kind of things for granted. So it's like kind of shock usually to Finnish people when you hear that kind of stuff. That okay, things aren't that well in other countries.
Yeah.
So and then we're maybe whining about the cold weather or some other bad stuff. But then like it's really really good too.
Yeah.
Just like when I went to Brazil, like everything was like established, like infrastructure and everything, and it like kind of worked, but then it didn't. Like if I wanted to take the bus to university, like half the times it wouldn't arrive. I was just waiting at the bus stop, but bus was nowhere to be found, and like just basic stuff like that. You could never like rely on stuff working, even though it exists. Like they're like, yeah, we have it here. Like you can use it. I'm like, but how? But in Finland, it's
I think in Ghana it's more better than Brazil. Like from what you're saying, because in Ghana it's like buses work.
Yeah, are they on time?
Taxis work and stuff, but we don't use a time system.
Oh.
So when I came here, it was more surprising to me
punctual.
that you can know when the bus is gonna be there and you'll stand there. But we have buses running every time just because we don't have a system like that. Yeah. And nobody's willing to be in the system. So it's like, I can go to Ghana right now, buy 2 sprinters, buy 2 buses, and just start my own.
Oh, you can build the
bus.
bus.
Oh, really?
Just start my own bus system.
Okay.
So just find 2 drivers and 2 people in the bus that can take the money, because we don't have the
Yeah.
card thing. Like, people don't want to use that. We like cash. So you have that, and then you have a bus business.
Yeah,
So-
sounds
Crazy.
simple.
It sounds very simple.
Then you have a bus business. You
If
just,
I ever fail, like if everything fails here, I'm just gonna move to Ghana and become a bus driver.
yeah, just like, and from what I've learned in like living here, that even more humbles me. I'm like, when you are in Africa, you just like think a bit more bigger.
Yeah.
Especially in situations like when I was in the university, I was like, yo, I'm gonna I only would expect to be in an office or like to be in certain places, but when you come here, you like do certain jobs and you see even people living here, Finnish people also doing certain things, and it's like, wow, it's not all about blue collar, or
Yeah.
white collar jobs.
Yeah.
It's like about different things. So I can go to Ghana right now and just sell yam on the street, like, and just make it a thing.
Yeah.
I will make it look good. But before I wasn't thinking that. I was like, I just have to have my own shop, have my own factory. It has to be like this. It has to be like that. But now I'm like, I can just go like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So do you think like in Ghana too, like I think in Finland, if you want to do something, if you have passion for something and you really work for it, you can make it happen. Like the keys are in your hand, kind of. Do you think in Ghana everybody has the same opportunity to become what they want if they really want it?
No, really, but they could also, because nothing really stops you.
Yeah.
But if it's based on financial and availability of something,
Yeah.
you might not get what you want. But everybody has a chance there also to make it. But it's not as easy as in Finland.
Yeah.
It's not.
But if you ever plan on going to Ghana, please tell me. I would like to go with
I
you.
really would like to take people back.
Imagine me and Ringo.
You Ringo, backseat, like, oh my God, just oh my God, I really want to do that.
Yeah, if we ever do it, we have to like make a show out of it too.
Yeah.
On YouTube vlog.
I have certain business ideas, not even business ideas. It could be business, but
Not just for fun.
initially for fun,
Yeah.
like
Just to show people, like, because they will never believe if we wouldn't film it. Like, all the things that are gonna happen.
Bro, you're gonna love it, because like the thing is, like, everything is there in Ghana. Everything is there. It's just not like through a lot of companies.
Yeah.
Here you would like to trust the official taxi company to run every taxi.
Yeah.
But in Ghana, it's like individuals owning the taxis and the buses.
People
and
be
stuff.
hustling.
So people be hustling. So you can see them if you're on the road. You can get a taxi anytime, bus anytime.
But it
You
can
can
be
go everywhere
50
anytime.
euro for me and 20 for you, maybe.
It's gonna be 50 for me too.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be 50 for me too.
I thought you were gonna be a like local guy.
Nah. The thing is, like, if I don't act local, it's gonna be 50 for
Let's
me too.
act local.
So we all act local, but it's not easier for you because you don't look local.
Yeah.
All I have to do is not speak like I'm from somewhere else. Then they'll be like, oh yeah, you are like, because if I start speaking English a lot in Ghana or like something,
Well, what do you speak in Ghana?
we speak Tree.
Yeah.
And Ga, Ever. We have like 20 languages there.
So how do you say my name is Steezy in Tree?
Yefremi Steez.
What?
Yefremi Steez.
Efremi.
Yefremi Steez.
Jefremi Samu.
Jefremi Reto.
Yeah.
Yefremi. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
So obviously you're fluent with the language, so you can be the local one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Do you the local people dress like you? I
Yeah.
see you have nice stuff on you.
Oh, the style comes from Ghana. The style has been there already. Like the style, especially for me, the style has been there for already. Of course, the whole Ghana, like everybody's like stylish.
Yeah.
Nice.
we are highly influenced by American culture, and we have a big thrift market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. I want to go thrifting.
Yeah, I think the biggest thrift market in West Africa is in Ghana.
Maybe that's a business idea. Go to the thrifts, take the craziest looks and bring them here, sell for good money. Because people are going crazy with the thrifts now. Like,
You know what's
you can
funny?
go to Oof and pay like 50 euro for a shirt.
Bro,
It's crazy.
It's not even cheap in Oof anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So let's just
Because
go
it's
and get the
stylish.
stuff and make money.
Let's go do that.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, it comes the same way it comes. No, even Oof is like they're getting it from people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But in Ghana, it's like it comes in bills,
Yeah.
big ones.
Yeah.
Like, and they have to tear it up and open it up. So it's like it comes from America and some from Asia.
Yeah.
But it comes in big bills. So if you go to the market, if you have your shop, you can go to the warehouse and buy some bags and go to your shop and see if you're lucky, get more bigger stuff. So like when 2005, 2006, when it was like G-Unit era, whatever, you can go to the thrift market and there's G-Unit shirts.
Nice.
Original, authentic.
Yeah.
South Pole, Echo, all these things. Baggy jeans, Timberland
need to go
boots.
shopping.
You go
Yeah.
there, you get it, you know. You have to know the right ones too, but at some point it started becoming difficult because some of the stuff was coming from China.
Yeah.
So it was like a mix of, you got to know what's
Yeah.
real and what's not fake. So
Yeah, I've been thinking about like if I would want to like create the shop in Finland, it would be like not basically a thrift shop, but like some kind of second-hand clothing.
Yeah.
So it's like that's one idea. It's you just order a big bag of clothes or something, and then you can find some treasures. But of course, there's gonna be some shit also. So.
yeah, you know, it's like interesting when I came here and I found out the thrift culture is big in Finland.
Yeah.
Because in Ghana we thought nobody was thrifting if they have it like already. You know, if you can have it from the shop, why would you thrift? You know.
Yeah.
So
We broke here too.
people don't believe me. Like they don't believe me when you say that. Like I'm going second shopping. What? Why you don't go buy from Zara?
Yeah,
like
people are
some
broke
shop,
everywhere.
like, bro.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And even if you're not broke, thrifting is nice.
Yeah.
It is.
Thrifting is nice.
You
It's-
can find special things
Yeah.
you don't find in the normal shops.
Yeah, it definitely is not for broke, just the broke
No.
people anymore. It's for everybody.
But I've seen, sorry to say, white people come to Ghana
Yeah.
and is working in, we call them kantamanto, so it's like working in the thrift market and buying stuff. And I'm like, are they trying to recycle or like buy their own stuff back? Like, what is that? That's the inside joke. Like, why? Like, this thing probably comes from a country and you come to buy it back and take it back again. Like, why? You know? But they don't understand that thrifting is not about just, it's about finding.
It is.
Yeah, it's
And
about
like,
finding.
Yeah, it is about finding.
Yeah.
And like, you can't, when you buy a brand new thing, it can't have the same feeling than a like really nice thrift.
Yeah.
And the really nice thrift also is one of a kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fine, because
Yeah,
you can go to the Gucci store and buy the jacket, but so can everybody else.
Everybody else can go.
But at the thrift, you only got the one.
You come out feeling like you come out feeling like Tomb Raider, like yo, I found just found some diamond, you know, I saw some gems.
Yeah. So we've been doing a couple TikToks like going shopping and
Yeah,
picking
I've seen one
outfits
of
for
those.
each other.
Yeah.
So next time let's go to Oof or any thrift store.
Yeah.
Maybe some else, and let's see how we become like.
Yeah,
let's
let's
go
see.
us three.
Yeah,
maybe.
we can go.
I was thinking about some idea, but I saw a friend of mine do the idea, and I was like, damn.
It
So,
doesn't matter.
yeah.
Everybody can do it.
Yeah.
It's
Copying
not-
is the best.
Yeah, but shout out to Kax. So he did a video on TikTok where he's like going to Prisma and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that was cool.
All right, so I think we're about to finish off.
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
But what's your if you want to have a like message to people that are listening,
Tips maybe.
tips for life, for anything?
I don't know any tips for life, but just don't learn on the internet.
Yeah. Learn yourself.
Allow yourself to learn from real experiences and
That's a tip.
nature.
For life.
Yeah. Learn and don't be scared to fail and stuff like that because it's gonna happen anyways. you
Yeah.
know. We don't succeed in everything.
Yeah.
So just don't overthink and just do your thing. But I don't have life tips anyway. I just feel like even if you can't travel to see everything in the world, allow yourself to love people, because it's really important, you know. It's really important that you feel loved when you walk out. Especially for me being here where I don't have anybody else, family, whatever. I would like to go out and feel love, and not. Maybe it's my thing. I am too observant, but I think I would like to see people's faces smile and like.
For sure.
feel
Actually,
embracing.
today was the first time I saw this sign at a metro station, and it was like all the rules, and last of the rules was it's allowed to smile anywhere, like in the metro.
That's dope.
And I was like,
that's
nice.
dope.
Like, well, how
That's
haven't
dope.
I seen this before?
That's
Well, it was
dope.
really cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I feel you.
Maybe we should do a TikTok also about getting people smile.
Yeah. I also one thing, like I started to go to the gym like almost 2 months ago, and I filmed myself going to the gym. Like I was gonna make a TikTok, like it was about like saying hello to the people in the gym, like because you see the same faces over and over. So I was like, right now from the beginning, I'm gonna start like greeting people, like yo, what's up, and that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't say hello to a single person. I was
Me
like,
neither.
Yeah, I fucking failed.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing. Like, okay, this morning I go to the gym, I greet everyone who comes towards me. Like, hi. I know that they're gonna be so confused and happy at the same time. Like thinking, do I know this guy from somewhere?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
still, I didn't do it.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's do that though. Let's try and do that.
So when is the next time you're going to the gym?
Maybe tonight.
Okay. So what?
If not tonight, then tomorrow.
Okay. So what are you gonna go do next time in the
I'm
gym?
gonna say hi
To everyone.
Not really. Like if you're going at night, you probably wouldn't see anybody.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you could offer to spot somebody, you know.
Yeah.
I mean that's one thing that, especially if I don't go with a partner, a friend to the gym, I can't really ask anybody. But sometimes I do like that. Of course, it's almost every time foreigners.
Yeah.
Somebody will come and be like, bro, and it's like I would like that we all do it. Like sometimes I see somebody doing something, and maybe a Finnish guy, and he's on a bench, and he would like a spot, and it would even be better for him to overcome that challenge because you want to go a certain weight over, but you can't ask the next person because of certain reasons.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm ready. Like, I hope you ask, you know.
Yeah. Maybe we should.
I want somebody to spot me someday.
Yeah,
I would be able
Yeah.
to
And every
ask
time
somebody,
if
you know.
people ask me, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course.
Just hoping that I don't mess anything up if I'm not the professional. But
Yeah.
still, like,
Yeah, actually, that happened a little while ago with one guy asked me, "Hey, can you spot me?" Or looking at the weight, so like, shit, I don't bench press this much, but I can fucking help you.
yeah, was the guy like double your size in muscle? Yeah.
No. I think he would have chosen some other guy then if he would have been too big.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
so you
but-
helped him.
Yes, I did. And also with the greeting stuff, like I was in the dressing room about to leave, and then one guy just came there, and I haven't seen him like ever before. He was like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey, so how was your training?" I was like, "Yeah, it was all right." Then I noticed that I'm going to like, I had just started talking,
Yeah.
and just it was really nice.
Yeah, and it's smooth. So let's
do it.
take it as a project.
Yeah.
Start greeting people.
And
try
other-
to put some smiles on their face.
And all other people who's listening and watching, please do it.
Yeah.
at the
Let's
gym.
do it. Let's do it together.
Let's do it together. So I hope you guys liked the episode in English.
Yeah.
I hope there's some rally English spots that you can laugh at.
Yeah.
And I hope you're gonna go stream Steez's music, Yaw Steez, on Spotify and YouTube. He has really cool music videos as well. So we're gonna link his stuff in the description.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And thanks for being with us. Thanks for being with us, Steezy.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah.
But you have to say something in Finnish. You have to end this show in Finnish.
Yeah, say like thanks for watching and go stream my music, something like that.
Kiitoksia kuuntelemaan ja seuraava kerta.
That's right. Seuraava kerta. Steezy sanoi. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys.
See ya.
see you
Bye.
guys.
Perfect.